Welcome, guys, to our first ever episode of our podcast named Playbook. My name is Lionel Despacho, and I would love to welcome you guys here. Thank you for all your support, guys. We ask that you leave a subscribe, a like, and a comment on our Facebook or our Instagram. Please give us some ideas that we should talk about in our next podcast episode. We'd gratefully appreciate that. Bienvenidos a todos. Muchas gracias por estar aquí. Me llamo Leonel Despacho. Yo quería te decir que tú puedes encontrar este podcast episode in YouTube, Instagram, y también Facebook. Also host this podcast y nos co-host Israel Muzella.
Hi guys, my name is Israel Muzella.
Today we'll be talking about how we'll prepare ourselves for our season during preseason. We'll talk about who our inspiration is for basketball, how we started basketball, and what is it like when we recover after games, what is our practice schedule like, and after that, we'll talk about some trivia questions. Stay tuned for that. Can you guys introduce yourselves?
Yeah, I'm Fasika West, and I'm a sophomore at Portland High School.
I'm Yuneal Ubri, and I'm a 7th grader at South Portland Middle School.
That's great. Nice to see you guys. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
So what are some goals that you have for the season?
Some goals I have for the season is to start becoming like more of a threat, scoring wise, and just try to be more confident all around.
For me, I just want to have a breakout season, be a top scorer on my team, and just really prove myself this year.
Definitely, start being more confident, shooting the ball because, I really just play around instead of shooting too.
For me, honestly, I just have to become a better passer, a better point guard in general. I have to learn how to attack the basket more. I'm more of an all-around shooter. Anywhere I can be, I can always shoot the ball. Everybody on my team knows that. I've always been a shooter ever since I was young. So, yeah, I just have to learn how to attack the basket more, be more of a threat inside the paint, and just be a better all-around player. What motivated you guys to become basketball players? Because everybody has different stories. And I'd love to hear your guys' stories.
So I was always at the YMCA when I was little. I used to swim there and with my sister too. And then just exploring off, going to the basketball gym. I always just picked up a basketball and enjoyed it. And then I met you guys there and started playing with you guys and training when I was really young.
So I used to play rec basketball, and my mom saw this trainer at where we played rec. So she's probably one of the reasons why I got into basketball, because I trained with this person for 2 years, and then more over time I got more and wanting to get better at basketball.
Mine is definitely just watching my brother play basketball, and then I was just like, I'm gonna just do it too, just because he did it. So he's an inspiration.
One of the reasons why I started playing basketball is because of my brother and also my father. I've always seen them going to the gym. I'd always ask to go and just to watch them train, watch how they work. And ever since then, I always loved playing that sport of basketball. Ever since I picked it up, I don't think I ever wanted to put it down. And that'll be like that for the rest of my life. Is there anyone in your family that used to play basketball, or are you guys the only ones?
My dad played. He's not very good, though.
Same, my mom did, but she wasn't that good of a player either.
Nah, just my brother. Just my brother who played basketball.
Everybody in my family played basketball, even some of my dad's brothers. None of his sisters played. Well, I'm not sure about that. I only knew that his brothers played. He played with a lot of friends. My dad played professional in Portugal and also in Angola. He was pretty sure a power forward, a pretty big guy. He was dunking on everybody, bullying everybody in the paint. They used to call him Baby Shaq. He does look like Shaq a lot. What is your typical training day like? What is it like during the afternoon, morning, and night?
Well, I usually train in the morning with Coach B and Lionel from 6 to 7:30 every morning before school. And then I think I'm going to try to go to after school training. That's pretty much what I do.
Mine is just when I'm down with the second family in Portland, we wake up at 6 in the morning, especially in the holidays, 5:30, and then we come back at 8. And when I'm down back in Auburn, since I have school starts at 7 something, so I go to the gym from 5 to 6, go home, take a shower, get ready for school.
For me, it's kind of the same. I have a workout in the morning with my father, Juju and Fasika. We had this 3 times a week. Then after that, I'll go to school. After school, I'll go home or take a nap, or sometimes I'll go to my father's office and take a nap there. And then after that, we'll go to the gym in the afternoon. And sometimes if there's time later at night, we'll go. What are some goals that you... wait, I already asked that. How do you guys prepare mentally and physically for this season?
So I visualize before every game. I visualize me like playing good defense and shooting the ball well, and doing everything good.
For me, I think watching film is really important. Making sure I'm studying like defense, where I should be, like running plays and stuff, is really important for me.
I guess just, sometimes, especially when we have games out of state, our uncles tries to get in our head, by like telling us, oh, come on, guys, you guys got to, play hard, play good defense. We're trying to win this game. And I just feel like, yeah, I got you, uncle. I got you.
Yeah, that's true. My dad's always trying to get in our heads before the games, trying to motivate us, telling us that we're a son of God. We're capable of anything we can do under God's will. And he'll always tell us to just play hard, play smart, and play fast, and don't hesitate too much. And he always teaches us about this one thing that Steph Curry said is the ball is like a grenade. You always have to make quick decisions, never take too long with the ball. What is some of your guys' pregame rituals?
I don't really have a pregame ritual, and I think that's good for me because if, let's say I miss my pregame ritual, I wouldn't think I'd have bad luck for that game.
I don't really have one. I guess it's just like I'm already ready. I just feel ready any moment.
I like to pray before a game, like make sure I stretch, and then I'm just ready to go.
Yeah, it's the same for me. I like to get my body warmed up, everything stretched out, and I always say a quick little prayer in my mind before I ever start the game or before tip-off happens. What is the most important lesson you learned while playing basketball throughout your life?
It's probably don't turn the back of your head to the ball, because you either get on the bench sitting next to your coach or getting yelled at on the court.
Me's by Coach Tick is don't guard space. Definitely don't guard space.
For me, it's just like staying consistent with training and like working out, eating well, stuff like that.
Yeah, I can agree with the Coach Tick saying. He always tells us to never guard space, especially on zone defenses. Never guard space, always guard a man. And talk to me, guys. What is your favorite career highlight, and what is your least favorite low light?
My favorite highlight is probably when I hit like a game-winning like 3 and scored a little bit more after that, but it was just practically like, to win the game. And then I got player of the game. And then I wouldn't say like I have one, but I would say like missing like a wide open layup when you're just like there, nobody's guarding you.
Me's definitely dunking on somebody, and then my whole team's going crazy. Yeah. But probably the worst one was missing the dunk in front of my coach, and he's like, "Oh my gosh, this kid." It was also right open, so I was like, "My fault."
For me, I had a game winner this fall AAU. It was nice, like catch and shoot 3. A low light, I don't really have nothing. I think I fell one time. Yeah, they broke me one time. That was bad.
I have like 2 highlights from this season. It's one when I was playing against some varsity kids down in Saco, and I was getting buckets on all of them. I'll shout them all out too. That's Ding Violent and Cole, and also Cedric. That guy was ducking smoke. Cedric, stop ducking smoke. But some lowlights, I would say, probably it was actually in transition. I think it was at one of our team practices. I lost the ball off of my knee, and I stumbled and fell. It wasn't so great because I got a little floor burn, but
Yeah, I remember that.
let's try to forget about that. But what is some of your biggest disappointments that you had over the season?
Probably like getting down on myself. Like I probably shouldn't have done that, and like just always being like not good at pressure, like pressure wise. Like I just fumble the ball if I have like pressure on me. Probably.
Definitely not shooting the ball, because I know I can shoot and I'm comfortable, but like sometimes I just feel like it's too much pressure on me, so I just drive to the basket because I'm big and strong. So yeah.
For me, like this past high school season, I didn't think I played very well. I didn't get a lot of playing time either, so that was pretty disappointing. But just looking to reverse that this year.
Honestly, for me, it's just I take too long to make decisions. I gotta learn how to make that better. Most of the time, I could have had easy buckets, but I just kept on thinking and honestly just like putting in my mind that I couldn't do it. But really, I could because my dad would always believe in me and tell me, look at this wide open lane, you have it every time, just take it to make sure you pay attention to that. And ever since he started telling me those things, I put it in my mind and I was able to overcome that. And talking about overcoming things, what is your hardest challenge that you have to overcome last season?
For me, it was definitely playing behind. Like I think we had 10 seniors last year, so the playing time was super limited, and I had to like really show up in practice. And I don't think I got what I deserve, but like I said, I'm looking to change that this year.
Probably I say like last spring we had to play up, and I was just like all over the place, and I was just like nervous and kind of scared. You know.
Me is probably like not being a threat. I wasn't like comfortable like showing off my skills. I was just a little every time I'm shy, but I still got some buckets.
Probably my defensive side. I gotta get better on that. I focus too much on offense, and when it comes to defense, most times they get an easy blow by or they post me up off a switch. So I gotta learn how to be able to fight over those and get better on my defense. What are some great accomplishments that you guys had over the season?
For me, I think last year being able to play in the playoffs, I think that was really nice. Just the atmosphere of it all and like seeing just, like what it's like to really play in high school playoffs. That was really nice.
Probably getting picked to go to New York for Made Hoops because I've like never done that before and it was pretty fun.
Probably going 10-0 in the season, and then going to Rhode Island and just be every team down there. I hope we go again this year. I think we will though.
Probably one of my greatest accomplishments is winning the Made Hoops tournament. That was actually pretty fun. It was a fun experience. We played a couple of good teams, but overall we still were able to pull off with the win.
Yeah.
Throughout last season, maybe even this season over summer, who was one of your favorite teammates?
I have two, Sayer and Richie, because like we all have like good chemistry together since we've been playing for a long time, and it's just fun to play with them.
I have two teams, so when I'm down in Portland, I have Lionel, and sometimes I got Sylvan. He's a little funny. So, and when I'm down in Auburn, I got Nate and I got Josh. I got Josh, or sometimes we Logan. Yeah.
When we were practicing with Blue Wave, 100%, I got 3 of them for Blue Wave. I got Justino because that guy's a goofball. He's cracking jokes making practice. I had Sylvan. He's a great player, great friend. He has great tenacity on the court. And obviously my guy Izzer, this guy, he's like Shaq and Kobe. And then at South Portland, I would say one of my friends named, what's his name? Gavin. Gavin, he's funny. And then I got Waylon, because Waylon, that guy's a goofball. He's always talking about the husband. I got to tell him to stop, as always.
That's true.
So what is like your favorite like workout throughout the day?
I wouldn't say it's like a workout, but like a drill. When we have Blue Wave practice, probably the UCLA drill, because I like the pace and just like I like watching people dunk on each other, especially Brennan.
Me personally, I would. Oh, sorry.
There you go.
But I would say 11 man, because 11 man, it's just so
Yeah.
fun. It's like 3-on-2, and everybody got to work hard for everything. Got to work hard for the rebounds, on defense, offense, and everything. So I just love the pace of that drill. It's very fun.
For me, I'd just say like just 3-on-3, 4-on-4. Like the small-sided games are really fun. Like where it's not too packed, you can go 1-on-1 and stuff, but you always have like a teammate right there to help you.
Me is definitely one of the Coach Tick's drill. It was I think the one we in the paint, and then we just have to foul each other like it doesn't matter.
So
and
hard.
then just like after that, you gotta go do push-ups. I'm like, damn.
What are your guys' like nutrition plans like? What do you guys eat after games to like recover and before games?
Nah, I don't. Yeah, I eat so bad. Like, I don't know. I don't have
Yeah,
nothing.
So I'm just trying to eat better. I don't really eat before games because when I eat, I feel like too full and then I can't run. But I'm just trying to like eat better, and I just take vitamins right now. But
Me is probably, just keep a banana or an apple close to me and, go out, maybe, get some food. Chipotle especially because, it's a lot of protein in that. So I'll be like, yeah, let's go get Chipotle.
But yeah, I would agree with fruits, and then after games, get Chipotle. That's what we'll always do.
Yeah.
Wherever we go, whatever state we go to, we'll always find the nearest Chipotle. You have to eat some Chipotle. If you don't like it, we're gonna have to have a talk, honestly. But how do you guys recover after games? Do you guys do stretches, take a shower, nap? What do you guys do?
I drink so much water, like, right after a game. Because, like, going through the game, I drink, like, 2 full water bottles. So just making sure I get that hydration back, I think, is important.
I just rest, take a shower, and then play video games like everybody else does.
B's probably I stretch. After stretch, probably go take a shower and just probably go to bed if it's like late at night. If it's not late at night, I might just stay up just for a little bit more.
For me, honestly, I'll stretch, drink some water, take a shower, and if there's enough time, I'll usually hop on the game and play some Madden or FIFA or 2K. Whenever, just if I'm bored. The only game I actually feel entertained playing is Rainbow Six Siege. I gotta hop on that game. It's mad fun. But how do you guys handle pressure during the games?
I don't handle it well. Especially when we play XLP or when we did, I'd always like turn over the ball, just get like nervous all around. But like, I'm gonna try to change that this year and like be better ball handling it and shooting the ball.
I really feel like there's no pressure on our team too much because like Lionel's always there for us. He's always like trying to do the best, especially when we play against Team Maine. I feel like a lot of people struggle in that game, but Lionel was the one who stepped up, try to win the game. Yeah.
For me, the way I handle pressure is I just rely on my game. I just get in that mode. I forget everything around me. It's just me and the defender once I'm on that court, me and the ball and the hoop. So once I get that ball in my hands, I'm already ready to go. I always have everything in my mind. Whenever I'm struggling, I always take some time during free throws or a timeout to close my eyes and breathe and just talk to myself and motivate myself whenever I need it. And talking about like motivating ourselves, how do you guys overcome self-doubt?
For me, I think prayer is really important. Just always helps me with whatever I need to do. But just staying confident and like knowing all the work that I've put in the past is really important to me too.
Again, like another thing I'm struggling with, like I always just doubt myself, and then like let's say I shoot a bunch of shots and I miss a bunch, I just pass it. But I'm gonna try to get better at that as well.
Just being confident, handling the ball more, try to be a better playmaker instead of just staying there in the paint.
All right, now that we're done with that topic, let's talk about our personal life. What are some hobbies you guys have outside of basketball?
I think I play I hang out with my friends and I play video games, but I don't know. I just don't really do anything else but play basketball,
Yeah. Definitely go outside, go to the gully, especially there. There's a lot. I just go to the gully, play some 5v5 with some old guys. Get experience the game. Maybe get bullied. Maybe bully them. Yeah, maybe go back home, play some games.
For me, I obviously play video games, like I mentioned earlier. Video games is a big part of my outside life.
Yeah.
Whenever I have nothing to do and I'm just bored sitting on my couch,
Yeah.
I usually just throw my phone off and just start playing video games and just forget everything that's going around. Or I'll just chill with my family, go out with them, go for a little walk and talk, just a normal day.
For me, I just hang out with my friends. I started playing volleyball too, so volleyball is really fun activity I like to do.
And what is your guys' family support like?
Well, like my sister, my mom, my grandparents all come to my games. My dad's trying to come to watch me play from the Dominican Republic, and yeah, those are really like, people that support me.
I have my uncle, my auntie. I have Lionel. I have Ricky. I also have my brothers. Now, when I'm down in Auburn, I have my dad and my mom who come to the home games.
For me, I have just all my family, everybody back home, my grandparents, my cousins, my aunts, all of them support me because I'm a big part of our family. I'm striving to for my greatness, and everybody in my family supports that and loves what I'm doing.
Yeah, my whole family's supportive. Like they come to every game. My parents make sure that they're always there, just cheering me on in the stands.
Who are your guys' role models in sports or in your family?
Oh yeah, go.
All right. In my life, my brother or my dad, also my uncle. For basketball, I'll go like Kevin Durant, maybe Kevin Durant, Paul George, LeBron James. I don't think you love LeBron James.
For me, I would say Steph because I played just like Steph. But when I was growing up, I love LeBron so much. Like, you don't understand. I used to go to my daycare and lie to people and say LeBron James is my uncle. And people would actually believe it, which is the crazy part. And they would ask my dad every time after daycare. And I would tell him, like, please, Dad, please just tell him that you are. Every time my dad would say, yeah. And they would actually believe it because they actually kind of, like, the height and, like, probably because it's black. But still, but yeah, they believed it, which is the crazy part. I still remember until today. I hope those people are doing well. God bless y'all. We appreciate you very much.
For me, I'd like Kevin Durant a lot. I've been watching him for a while. He's just my favorite player. Like the way he plays is just really inspiring.
Probably like my dad because he was like a professional like tennis guy. He played a lot of sports and then he just blew out his knee. Basketball wise, probably Michael Jordan.
Get out.
I don't know. Just like I don't really have one honestly. Just like a lot of people. Wait. Never mind.
LeBron James better, Loki.
Yeah.
What are some post-retirement plans, if you guys have ever thought that far?
I would not retire. I just keep playing or like train somebody else or like start training somebody,
For me, it's kind of funny, since my dad's a pastor and I always grew up in a church house. So I feel like I'll probably be a pastor too, preach about the gospel.
Honestly, for me, I would either become a coach or I would probably just coach my kids and then put them on the AAU team that I built for them. So yeah, those are some post-retirement plans I have.
I'm just trying to be like police officer, detective type thing after. I think that would be really fun.
All right, for competition day, what are some game day routines?
Well, I wake up and then I don't really eat anything, so I just go. We're always going to be like 2 minutes late to the game probably because we're always late to everything. And then probably like stretch a little, and then, just go on with the game. And also layup lines. I sometimes make it for those. And then we do some 3-man weaves.
For me, I always do stretches. Stretches is like a big part of my game because if I don't stretch, I'll be moving like a stick, not moving that much. I'll always be so stiff and, I won't be able to do the things I do, like shoot, attack the basket, and play fast like always, and play shifty because, I'm always shifty.
For me, like you said, stretching, like also connecting with my teammates, making sure I'm with them and that we're close for when the game comes.
Definitely stretch. After stretch, layup lines. Try to get some dunking because sometimes I feel bouncy, but sometimes I feel a little rusty, and everybody's like, "Go dunk, go dunk."
Yeah.
What about you, Juju?
I said it.
Oh yeah, you
Yeah,
did.
Yeah, you did.
My bad.
It's fine.
What are some in-game strategies you guys have?
I don't know. I just like play with the game and and see how it goes. If we're doing good, I just like maybe pass it to the person who's like shooting well. If I'm doing good, I'm just gonna like spam and call for the ball, and like probably want to like do more with it.
I'm always trying to like get a block or a pin. So
Yeah.
I'm always like in the help side, just hiding away from like the defender. He's driving, not to see that, the big's approaching. And fast break, especially. Sometimes turnover. I'm always there. I always try to get my block.
For me, honestly, every time before a game, I don't know if anybody notices, but I always try to like analyze who's on the other team, who's coming onto the court, and see what ways I could, improvise to get by those guys, especially if they have many bigs. Like if they have more than two bigs, I'll always try to find a way to get my shot up or try to beat them downhill in transition and get some of my teammates running out on our outlets. Because we have Sylvan and Adrian and Justino and Israel, and they love to run. They're always running in transition. So that makes it easier for me as a point guard to get it to them, and then we can get easy buckets.
For me, just making sure I can get my shot off, like whether that's hunting down my own shot or just calling for the ball. I think my shooting is really important for me, and really helps me score more.
And how do you guys do your post-game reflection?
Again, I don't have like a lot of confidence, so I just pick the things I did bad and like maybe try to work on them with at 6 a.m. training. That's probably what I do.
I just think of like things I could do better, like in the court, like playing my defense, trying to steal the ball, Yeah.
For me, like if anyone on our team like had the game filmed, I try to watch it, go back and watch the things I did bad, and like write them down, and make sure I work on them the next day.
Most of the time after games, me and my dad always have some one-on-one talks about what I did good and what I did well. Sometimes it'll be in the car. Sometimes it'll be after the game on the sideline. We'll walk up and down and communicate with each other. We'll talk about what I did wrong, and then the next day when we get back home, we'll go to the gym next morning and try to work on that and try to get better on it. Let's talk about our advice and legacy. What type of advice would you give to young athletes?
Probably like to if you do something wrong on like the court or like shoot an air ball or something, don't get down on it and like do it, like just keep playing the game.
Have confidence. Don't be shy to do things you could do. Just play your game.
For me, I would just say like continue to work hard, even if you are having like a rough patch, like rough game, rough couple like whole season. You're not doing well, just making sure that you're putting in work in the off season and getting stuff done.
Honestly, just put the work in and make sure that work gets translated into your game. Because any coach that you'll see, they'll always tell you the way you practice is the way you play. So when you practice, always practice hard, with tenacity, full speed, and with grit. If you don't do that in practice, you'll never improvise in game. And what type of legacy do you guys want for you and your future families?
Well, I feel like everyone wants to go to either the WNBA or the NBA.
Yeah.
I probably just want to be like, at least, want to be rich so I could like do more stuff with my family and stuff. But just those things.
Definitely have my name up there,
Yeah.
I want to be one of the greats. I want people to say, "Oh, shoot, he was great."
Yeah, me too. I would love for my name to be up there. I would love for people to show respect, always show support, and I'll always show some support back. For me, honestly, I'm not worried about college yet or the NBA. I'm honestly worried about high school season because I'm not even there yet. So why would I, say, oh, I want to make it here if I haven't made it to one place that's up next? So I have to take everything step by step. I'm visualizing about making varsity and making sure that I'll have a great season during varsity season. Try to make varsity as a freshman, which not that many people are able to do, but I would love to make sure that happens for me. And what type of impact do you guys want on your community?
I mean, I just want to be like well known. I want to be kind of like what Israel said, like, oh shoot, he was really good, like and I just want people to like say that I was like really good.
Definitely, I want the whole city to come watch me. Everybody just be like, you know what? Let's go watch that kid I've been hearing in the news. That team, that new team that's coming up. Yeah, I want to do that.
For me, I want to like make sure I get to a point where I can give back to my community and like come back and see all the younger kids trying to play basketball and like support them and help them whatever way I can.
Yeah, I agree. I'd love to